So, Jim, let's start with the beginning. That is, in Florida, every bankruptcy is a combination of both state and federal law. What's true here in Florida is not necessarily true in other states. Where does Florida rank as far as being liberal bankruptcy laws or good bankruptcy law for somebody who has to file bankruptcy?
It's good in certain areas and it's bad in other areas. The most famous example why somebody would file bankruptcy in Florida that's often cited by the press is the unlimited homestead exemption in certain circumstances. But in other areas, Florida is rather stingy. They're rather stingy for personal property, where other states give much higher amounts in personal property. Florida, if you have a homestead, that is real estate homestead, you're limited to $1,000 a piece in personal property. On the other hand, if you have homestead real estate, you're unlimited as to the exempt amount if you qualify.
And so a few years ago, I know there were cases where people were moving to Florida, buying a $5 million home, filing bankruptcy the next day. They've cut back on some of that, what you might call abuse.
Yes, they have. In 2005, the Congress amended the bankruptcy code. They said that you had to live here a couple of years in the state of Florida before you could take advantage, if you filed a bankruptcy, before you could take advantage of that unlimited homestead exemption. And they also said that you had to have your home more than 1,200, and I think it's 50 days prior to being able to take advantage of that homestead exemption. So even if you lived here in Florida and you purchased a home, you would have to have it for a period of time before you could take advantage of the unlimited homestead exemption. And I think they capped it at $125,000 a piece. So let's say a couple, $250,000 if you had gotten a home within that time period. Now that's been adjusted up over the years.